Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejirwal is going to be meeting the Delhi Lieutenant Governor VK Saxena today. Now, the chief is going to between the Chief Minister and the Delhi L-G. Remember, a war of words has been erupting over the last few months. Specifically over the last few weeks, what we've seen is that the tussle has mainly been about the Delhi mayor polls. Remember, as of now, no date has been given for the fresh elections. They were stalled last week when they were supposed to be taking place, but there was a tussle in the Delhi Civic House. Now, when it comes to the latest development that we're reporting on, when it comes to the tussle between the Chief Minister and the L-G, the Chief Minister, Arvind Kejirwal, is going to be meeting with the Delhi L-G Saxena, and that's going to be taking place later today. We will try to connect with a reporter to get you more details on the timings of this meeting. And we actually do have CNN News 18's Rupashi Nanda joining us. Rupashi, so now a big development, because essentially when it comes to the war of words between the Chief Minister and the L-G, and especially the letters that we saw between the two, there seems to finally be a bit of a respite, because now there's going to be a meeting between the two today. What do we know? What is the information that we have on what's going to be taking place?
Well, absolutely. Since last October, actually, there has been no meeting between the Lieutenant Governor and the Chief Minister. In fact, the Lieutenant Governor himself had pointed this out and also had alleged that the Chief Minister was busy with his election schedule. Now, Arvind Kejirwal, the Chief Minister of Delhi, had also sought an appointment with the Lieutenant Governor in order to iron out the thorny issues of administration here in the national capital. And it is not just about the mayoral elections, which are the most recent flashpoint, but it is also about the administration in Delhi, about who has the control over officers, about how should Delhi government be administered. Because remember, the elected government is making the claim that according to the Supreme Court's landmark judgment, apart from land, police and public order, the Lieutenant Governor has to act on the aid and advice of the Council of Ministers. The Lieutenant Governor's office has a different interpretation. They say that the Lieutenant Governor is the administrator, and the Lieutenant Governor is well within his rights to act as, and is acting as per Constitution and as per rules laid down by the law. This meeting actually comes at a point when the relationship between the Lieutenant Governor's office and the Chief Minister's office is at a near breaking point. And it remains to be seen whether any breakthrough is achieved in this meeting. But one positive sign is that the meeting is finally happening. It is likely to happen at 4 p.m. today. The Lieutenant Governor's office has given the time of 4 p.m. Friday. The Chief Minister's office has accepted it, and it remains to be seen what actually comes out of the meeting. The Chief Minister is going to make his point, armed with all the orders of the Supreme Court, all the laws that relates to the administration of Delhi, whether it is the GNCDT Act or whether it is the Constitution of India.
Rupashi, could you provide us with a little more context on why the Chief Minister is going to be having copies of the Constitution with him? What exactly is he going to be referring to when it comes to that?
Well, if you look at all the letters that have been written by the Chief Minister to the Lieutenant Governor, or if you look closely into all the press conferences that have been addressed by Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia, they've always referred to the Constitution. They've referred to the judgment of the Supreme Court, which actually says that apart from land, police and public order, every other subject in Delhi has to be governed by the elected government of Delhi, by the Council of Ministers, and the Lieutenant Governor will have to act according to the aid and advice of the Council of Ministers. And if there is a difference of opinion, in the rarest of rare cases, he has to refer this matter to the President. But that is a rare, in extremely rare instances that the Lieutenant Governor can do that. But after Mr. Vinay Saxena has taken over, if you look at everything that has been happening over the past few months, even yesterday, for instance, when Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia tweeted that the Lieutenant Governor has denied permission for Delhi school teachers to visit Finland for training, even when it comes to nitty-gritty issues of administration, the Lieutenant Governor actually has a huge say, or is exercising that power over the government of Delhi.
Absolutely, Rupashi. Very important details that you're bringing in.